Did you know that over 200 million Americans are right now under a heat advisory or an extreme heat advisory? I have one client who's in the Washington, D.C. area, and the feels like temperature when you factor in the heat and humidity is over 120 degrees. And when you're considering, yeah, we get heat waves, big deal. Well, if you didn't know, heat-related illnesses tops any natural disaster out there. Earthquakes, hurricanes, heat-related illnesses as a result of extreme heat kills more people than any other natural disaster. And right now we're under an intense heat wave. The elderly, especially, they're vulnerable. People who don't have access to adequate cooling are very vulnerable. The homeless are extremely vulnerable, obviously. This is unprecedented. And one must wonder, where is this leading to? What are the feels like temperature going to be in 10, 30, 40 years? Is it going to be in the 130s, or where does this go? How are our children and our grandchildren going to fare in this world? If it's this bad now, how much worse is it going to be? Is this something that we should be freaking out about? I'm freaking out about it, if you can't tell, but I don't feel like anyone else is. Why is there not more momentum for trying to discuss what's going on and how did we get here and where we're going? I mean, I know that there's a lot of scientists who have done tons of research on climate change, but it just feels like it's not really in the public consciousness right now, or it's just kind of fallen to the wayside. So I don't know. I mean, I think I read somewhere where in the 1960s, major U.S. cities had on average about 2 heat waves per year in the 1960s. Now it's up to 6 or more. So it's tripled in terms of how many heat waves a major U.S. city suffers. And it's just, I'm in Central Florida, right? And right now, I think the heat index of where I am is in the mid-90s, something like 93, 94. It's not too bad, especially because I'm right by the water. I'm right by this lake, and it gets a little cooler when you get close to the lake, which is why I'm closer to the lake. If you go into the woods back here, away from the water, it does get considerably hotter. But anyway, where are you guys located? Are you guys in any of these places where there is a heat wave? And if so, how are you staying cool? And what is the feels like temperature? Basically what it really feels like when you factor in the heat and humidity. I want to know. I am just blown away by how it just feels like nobody's really talking about it. So I felt like I needed to kind of share this. So let me know in the comments what you think. Are you concerned at all? And I will see you in the next one.